We are at the Pismo State Beach Monarch Butterfly Grove. This is what's called an overwintering site, and there's about 200 in California. Ours has actually been the biggest for most of the time that we've been monitoring them. The butterflies are really amazing to work with. It's just great to be able to work with animals in any capacity, but the butterflies are just something special because you see so many of them when you're here. They get here in early November, they all start trickling in. They're usually here through about February. The peak season to come see them is really during holidays. So between Thanksgiving and New Year's really is when there's the most. We had about 30,000 at our peak season. I love being outdoors and I love being able to teach people about them. My job, I primarily work with the kids at the Grove here, and it's amazing to see them come into this grove and they don't really know what to expect exactly, but they know they're gonna come see some butterflies. But then when they look through that telescope or when they see them for the first time, it's just, you can just see them light up. It's just an amazing experience. And so today, because it's really warm, they're all flying around. But when it's cold, they like to be in their clusters. Butterflies can only fly when it's at least 55 degrees, at least the monarchs. And so when it's really cold, they're huddled together in what's called clusters. That protects them from the winds and the rain and that kind of stuff. And they're huddled together with their wings closed, and they essentially look like dead leaves. It's like a way to camouflage and protect themselves from predators, as well as just to keep warm and keep safe. But then as the day progresses, it gets warmer and they will start to move. And so a lot of times in the afternoons, if you're here and it's a warm day, their wings will be open and they'll be that beautiful orange color that you see the monarchs, and they'll be out sunning themselves on the trees, just kind of trying to warm up. Okay, so this is a male butterfly, which is a boy butterfly, and this is a female, a girl butterfly. You can tell the difference by these little black lines. So these black lines are called veins. And so the males have these really thin lines called veins, and the females have these really thick black lines, like they have eyeliner on. And then also, you see that little black dot right there on the bottom wings? So the males only have those, so the females don't. So if you see them flying around or land on the ground, you can tell the difference now between the boys and the girls. I think their life cycle is really fascinating. It's amazing that they can be one completely different animal, and then they form this chrysalis and they're essentially a living soup inside where they're just liquid, and then they become this beautiful butterfly. Yeah, so this is a milkweed plant. And so the milkweed is the only plant that the caterpillar will eat. So that's why he's up there and he's just munching away on that plant. About 2 weeks ago, we had another one crawling around in here and it made that chrysalis. We're just south of downtown Pismo Beach and just east of the ocean. It's right off of Highway 1, so it's very easy to access the Grove. You know, it's a really easy place to come see some great wildlife when you're visiting Pismo.